think of England, what's the typical dish that first comes to your mind? Well, I think of fish and chips, and preparing this national dish requires quite a bit of cooking oil. In London, snack bars and restaurants use millions of liters of cooking oil every year, and most of that used oil ends up in the sewer system, where it clogs things up and causes serious blockages. Sounds disgusting, right, Auntie?
Oh, most definitely, Sharon. But believe it or not, these so-called fatbergs can be used as a resource. Now, a British company is turning them into green biodiesel. Let's have a look at how they're doing it.
If you're going to venture down into London's sewers, you don't want to be too squeamish. Sewage from millions of homes flows through these tunnels. Restaurants and snack bars also flush millions of litres of cooking oil down the city's drains every year. This discarded fat has led to a festering problem. In the sewage system, liquid grease congeals into a tough, slimy mass. These so-called fatbergs can cause serious blockages. British company Argent Energy is transforming this waste fat into biodiesel. Dickon Posnet is the company's Director of Corporate Affairs.
It's the only one in the world that can handle such degraded, horrible, smelly raw materials, including fatbergs, the fat dug out of sewers and out of water treatment works, the fat and scum that comes out of that. We can deal with that, we can turn it into an oil and put it through the biodiesel process.
Biodiesel can be produced from a range of oil-based materials, with most of the world's supply made from soybean oil. Producing biodiesel from waste fat isn't new, but Argent says their facility can transform even the most rotten of raw materials, like animal fat, food waste and sewer grease, into biodiesel. Argent's sourcing manager, Heather Swimbank, is responsible for gathering the putrid raw material.
My role within Argent Energy is actually to go out there, speak to the water companies, speak to food manufacturers and different people who are putting this stuff down the sewer and bring it here to Argent Energy to make biodiesel out of it. So I guess you'd call me a fat hunter.
And this is how it works. First, the sewer grease is sieved and filtered to remove any solid materials. In a second stage, another system removes the water. Then the oil is processed through a chemical reaction and turned into raw biodiesel. After cleaning, the biodiesel is blended with conventional diesel and supplied to bus companies around the country as a sustainable fuel. This facility near Liverpool cost €85 million, but Argent says it was worth it.
The carbon savings that we get out of this plant alone is just under 250,000 tonnes of carbon every year, which is the same as 120,000 cars off the road each year.
The company believes there's enough fat in Britain's sewers to keep them in ready supply. The hope is that in the long run, the biodiesel produced from London's fats, oils and grease could be used to power buses in the capital. And chances are good that the plan might work. A few years ago, the biggest ever fatberg was found in the sewers. It weighs about 130 tonnes. The company estimates that could provide enough raw material for up to 10,000 litres of biodiesel.